Hi everyone, my name is Rhonda Rumsey and I'm an area manager and independent consultant with Arbonne. I am so excited to be your contributor for the next 2 days, and I guess I'll start with telling you a little bit about myself. I am not one of the models on the page. I don't have the experience of getting paid to look fit, unfortunately. My job is sitting at a desk all day, so the amount of exercise that I do in a day is about this much, or this much. So I personally, this plan that we're doing so far, I am loving the Kayla workouts. I have done them before. This is probably my second time doing it. Really doing it, I think, is my first time, and I'm on the second week this week, so I'm really excited, and I'm glad that other people are doing it too, because it's kind of strength in numbers. I can feel the pain with everybody else, so I'm really glad that everybody's working towards that as well. So my topic for today that I have chosen to chat about is calories. So in this program, we don't talk a ton about calories, but I do think it's important to make sure you're eating enough. So for your body to function, you need to have calories, which is food, so that you can burn them as energy. And I think that it's important to realize that a lot of the times people connect calories with cutting calories so that they can lose weight. And while that does work, it's something that you have to pay attention to, because you don't want to be eating too few calories, because your body needs calories and food. Obviously, it's nutrients, it's energy. If you don't have enough of that, then your body isn't going to have enough energy to do the things that you need to do in a day. And that's just normal things in a day, not even mentioning exercising or anything like that. So some things might be happening with you if you're not eating enough calories. You might be feeling these things. You might be sluggish. You may have headaches. Maybe you're, well, maybe not this far in, but your weight can plateau. So this actually happened to me when I was in university. I was the victim. We'll say I was the victim of the Frosh 25 or 30. I don't remember what happened. But let's just say I gained a lot of weight, and I just thought the quickest way to lose some weight was to cut calories. And what I was doing actually was really messing up my metabolism, because I was cutting the calories so low, and I was also working out. So my calories were really, really low, and I didn't have the energy to do things that I needed to do. And also what happens is you do that for a period of time and you lose some weight. And then your body goes, oh my gosh, what's happening here? I need to slow right down because this woman's not giving me enough food. And your body goes into starvation mode. So it holds on to everything. And you really don't want to do that, because it's messing with your metabolism. So the good news here is, if you look back at your calories, what you've been eating in the first, first 11 days, actually 10 days of our program, and you're looking and going, oh my gosh, I'm not eating enough calories. It's not that quick. It's like a prolonged thing for you to really mess up your metabolism, but it is really important to make sure you have enough calories. But anyways, what happens is your body is holding all these things, and you can't, or holding on to everything you eat, and then you plateau. Your weight would plateau. So if weight loss is something that you're interested in, I know this sounds backwards, but you need to eat more. You obviously cutting out calories if you're way overindulging. But yeah, you don't want to, women, I know that you don't want to go below the 1200 mark. Even like if you're working out and you're only eating 1200 calories, like you need to eat more for sure in terms of that. Another thing too is that when you're not eating enough calories and you're working out and doing all these things, your body actually will burn that muscle first. Your muscle is actually very calorie intensive to maintain. So if you're not feeding your body properly and giving it enough nutrients, then it'll burn that fat as energy. It doesn't really care about the fat. It'll burn the muscle first, and that's not what you want. You don't want to be all skinny with no muscle. I think a lot of us on this page want to be toned and healthy and fit. So that's something that you really want to keep in mind. So There is one application that I use that I absolutely love. It's called MyFitnessPal, and I have been using that for a really long time. I find it super helpful to track what I'm eating, to figure out, okay, I'm eating this many calories in the morning, this many calories at lunch, and just really figuring out where the most of my calories are. And the other thing that it does too is it tracks your macros. So it tracks fat, carbs, and protein. So for this program, if you're eating a bunch of protein and you're eating a bunch of fruits and veggies, that's awesome. But you're probably not getting enough calories with just those things. So that's why you have to remember healthy fats and carbs, and that will make a really good rounded out day and meal for everybody if you're making sure you have all those different things involved. So that's all I wanted to talk about today, was making sure you kind of know how many calories you've been eating and just make sure they're not too little, but also not too much, right? So it can totally go the other way. I just know for me that I would rather eat a lot of fruits and veggies. So my calories tend to be really low, and I just have to be conscious of that and make sure I'm really bulking them up with the fats and the carbs. So yeah, go on MyFitnessPal, check it out. You can type in your weight, your goals. Maybe you just want to maintain. Maybe you don't want to lose any weight, and that's awesome too. You just type that in and it tells you how many calories you should be eating. And this is something you can track once in a while. You don't have to, do this daily if it's not something that you're interested in getting from this program. But just kind of like check in with it. Figure out, okay, what did I eat today? Oh wow, I'm really off on my calories. I'm not eating enough, or I'm eating way too many. So that's all I wanted to share today. I am so excited to chat with you guys tomorrow, and I hope everyone's having a really good time with this program. I know I'm personally loving it, and I'm so excited for the rest of the month. Bye guys.